Like and subscribe on the way in the door, my people. I hope you all are having a truly fantastic day today. You see the title. Did Kobe Bryant really want to be like Mike? And I think a lot of us, myself included, because Kobe was definitely the closest thing to Mike, have a tendency to say that he wanted to be like Mike, especially in certain parts of his career. But I'm not sure if I really think Kobe actually wanted to be like Mike, but I think Kobe Bryant was a very smart individual and said to himself, I'm about the same height and weight as the greatest player of all time coming into the NBA. And especially because Michael Jordan was receptive to giving him advice. He said that I should learn the things that makes this guy the greatest player of all time. I should learn his footwork. I should learn that fadeaway jumper that is so effective. And this is actually kind of what I think the mentality was. I don't think it was so much like, I want to be like Michael Jordan, the guy I grew up watching or whatnot. I think it was more like I get a chance to get advice from this guy I grew up watching who is regarded as the greatest player of all time. And there's no way I'm not gonna take that opportunity to learn from the greatest. And in doing so, his game became a lot like Mike's. Because I feel like if you remember when Kobe first came into the league, his game really didn't look like Mike's. When he came into the league from high school, his game did not look a lot like Michael Jordan's. You could tell that he was already trying to do some things that Michael Jordan did. But as a whole, his game didn't look a lot like Michael Jordan's. To me, it wasn't until a few years in that, you could really start to see the difference. And to me, that's one of the things that I respect highly about Kobe Bryant. Again, like I said, I respect the fact that he didn't let himself get derailed early in his career when he had some failures, when he had some mishaps, those air balls he shot and some of those other things, and really having to earn his way on the Lakers. Having to play second fiddle to Shaq, as he rightfully should, to me, especially when that team first got together. I mean, first of all, just Shaq's physical size just automatically gave him an advantage in his position than Kobe would have had as his position initially. So yeah, I respect that a lot about Kobe. But what I also respect about Kobe is him really taking advantage of that opportunity to learn from Michael Jordan. Really using that opportunity to soak up as much information from Michael Jordan as possible. To me, that's a commendable and respectable thing, and something that I don't know how many NBA players would actually do. In terms of, I'm not saying that NBA players don't learn from each other, but just in terms of coming into the league and really, really having someone else mentor you like that. So yeah, and it kind of makes me think about LeBron and a lot of his weaknesses. But, first of all, to do something like Kobe did, to constantly seek that advice from Mike, you really have to be humble. And I think that's something that a lot of people don't get, is you can be confident and still be humble. You can have an ego and still be humble. I always say it takes a certain amount of ego to be great. But you can do that and still be humble. Like, I think Michael Jordan, is much as he thought he could get out there and destroy anybody, he still was humble enough to say, I would never call myself the greatest of all time. That's not fair to the other greats who came before me. So Mike was still very humble. Going back to LeBron James, I always feel like, LeBron should have really found someone, didn't have to be Michael Jordan. Although I felt like it should have been as much, again, it's like LeBron wanted to be like Michael Jordan in every way except play like him, which didn't make sense because, if he really developed a lot of those skills that Michael Jordan had, we probably would be having a whole different conversation right now. Fanboys, y'all guys may have a leg to stand on with some of this crap you reciting. But it didn't have to be Mike. It could have been a number of people, anybody. It could have been getting with Scotty and really learning how to play some defense. Again, because regardless of what people like to say, LeBron is not this great defender. LeBron has had some great defensive plays, but LeBron has never been a consistently great defender, not even in his early years. But Kobe Bryant was a consistently great defender. And we all know about the All-Star game with him locking up LeBron, because I think Michael Jordan, I can't remember, did he put out in the press or something? But anyway, said something about how he would guard LeBron, and Kobe went and executed that, and and lo and behold, it worked like a charm. And you fanboys think LeBron would have a chance against Mike. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, had LeBron got with Scottie Pippen and really learned how to play some lockdown defense. Had LeBron got with Kobe. Had LeBron got with Kobe and really kind of worked on that mentality. Now, again, I think a lot of that mentality is you are either that kind of person or you're not. But I do believe a certain amount of it can be cultivated if you want it. I believe LeBron could have got a much more confident and secure, much more killer mentality than he has now if he would have embraced actually hanging with Kobe, being mentored by Kobe. But anyway, this is a short video. Like I said, I just, was thinking about the whole Kobe Bryant thing and how, obviously he's the closest thing to Mike. He gets compared to Mike a lot. And, like I said, myself included, tend to say, oh, well, Kobe wanted to be like Mike. But I don't know if Kobe actually wanted to be like Mike. I think Kobe was smart enough to understand that Mike's skills were more effective than anyone else's, so why wouldn't you get that information if you had access to that information? If Mike was willing to say, hey, let me show you how to field the defense. Let me show you how to work your post game better. Why wouldn't you take that information? But anyway, this is a short video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think at some point, Kobe actually wanted to be like Mike? Or do you think Kobe was just smart enough to understand that this guy's moves seem to be the most effective and that's what I want to do? Again, if I have access to someone who's willing to give me that information, then, that saves me some bumps and bruises along the way of figuring it out. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. You all have a fantastic day, and I will see you next time. All right.